Please read the disclaimer. Hello, beautiful people. Shalom, moneymakers. We're going to talk about XRP. There's a lot of XRP news. Ripple closing a deal, the DTCC with some big news. Even YouTube is coming into the crypto arena, and someone that did some bad things is going to the slammer for a significant amount of time. We're going to talk about all that. All I ask is that you give me a beautiful smile to send out those good vibes. Smishity smash that like button. Let's try to get 1,000 likes on this video. I see I'm like off. Whoop, magic. I moved myself. And let's get into it. So currently XRP is sitting at $2.02. Freaky Friday so far has been Flat Friday or No Fun Friday. But the crypto market continues to be flat, you could call it, right now. Currently, Bitcoin is at 92,200, Ethereum is at 3,200, Solana up 1% here, 137. This one, it's the smelliest of them all, is up 6.5%. Interestingly, it's about to have a crossover on the 1348 EMA on the daily chart. Watch out for that. Luna is down 11% on the news. Well, I don't know if it's because of the news, but Daquan sentenced to 15 years imprisonment. Terraform Labs co-founder Daquan has been sentenced to 15 years in prison after the Terra collapse that wiped out roughly 50 billion from crypto markets in just 3 days. If you remember that and how that happened and all that fiasco. So in the end, some people say you should get more. Some people say it's too severe. Let me know in the comment section, what do you think about that punishment? Is it enough? Is it too much? Do you think, is he going to be sitting in the same cell as SBF? No, but you know, it's I don't know. I don't know what I think about it. I think there's people that do bad things and they need to get punished for it. And you know, that situation, I don't know if someone it was behind October 10th and they need to be, you know, held accountable for it. But you know, these things, it seems to be part of the crypto market, and hopefully it won't be a part going forward. But there's always going to be bad actors, and it's a shame, but we have to deal with it. Okay. So right now, interesting news from YouTube. YouTube lets US creators receive payouts in PayPal's PYUSD stablecoin as the platform integrates crypto payments options, according to Fortune. Of course, we've talked about this before, how I think that stablecoins is going to be one of the gateway entry for most regular Joes and Janes that don't really know about the crypto market. And I think that's going to be the first stepping stone. You know, they'll have stable coins and then they'll say, oh, you know what? I already have a cryptocurrency. Let me just check here. What are the other types? The ones that I hear so much about, or I haven't heard much about, you know, but people say that there's possibilities there. Let me go check that out, right? So that could be a possibility that we see more and more people coming into the crypto market through stable coins. That, you know, some people will say, well, it's not really crypto because it's stable, right? And it's matched to the dollar or to that you know, currency, whatever currency it's stable to. But I think it is a stepping stone to that. And now, if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, now is the time to do so you don't miss out on any crypto, XRP, Bitcoin updates that we give here daily on the channel. Also, if you want to support the channel as well, we do have our partner BYDFI, and we have these supercharging deposits. Once you sign up using my link, the more you deposit, the more bonus you get. And also the whale traders have special access to the special whale Telegram group. So if you are interested, you can register here through my website. You scroll down and you click BYDFI. You can sign up using my link. Link is in the description down below. I will get a commission. It helps support the channel. It helps us keep the lights on in my snazzy studio here, right? It's a picture. and but please trade responsibly, okay? And let's get back into it. So the DTCC has received the SEC green light for tokenization of trillions in custody assets. Let's listen to what the DTCC had to say. I'm going to speed it up a little bit. Hopefully Twitter doesn't get stuck. Sometimes it gets stuck, but let's take a listen.
I'm very happy to share with you that today
I hope that music
moment for our industry.
I hope that music, you know what, I have to stop because I think the music might be problematic there. But basically, in an historic milestone, DTC received a no action letter from the SEC to tokenize certain DTCC custodies assets. By leveraging blockchain, DTCC aims to bridge TradeFi and DeFi, advancing a more resilient, inclusive, and efficient global financial system. So this is a big step forward, again, for tokenization, for the blockchain. We keep getting these good news and good things, and all these government agencies are doing things for the crypto market and for the benefit of the crypto market, and price action, blah, right? And I get that this is frustrating. We have to remember that price action many times does not have to do with good news. Many times it's not looked at the market saying, okay, how much does this benefit the price of XRP right now? And if it doesn't, then there's not going to be a big movement. But long term, this could affect the type of investors that come into the crypto market. So it might not be moving the assets prices right now, but in the future, it could potentially move it. As always, these are my opinions. This is what I am seeing in the market. Of course, this video is for educational purpose, for entertainment purposes only, not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence before you decide to invest. Very, very important. Again, price action. I know that most of you are invested in crypto because you want the price to go up in value. Let's not, beat around the bush. Most people are not investing in crypto to potentially use it as a payment, right? Stable coins, yes, but crypto itself, people aren't right now, accumulating crypto to use it as a payment. That's not what's happening right now. So, I understand that when the price doesn't move and you're thinking about your short-term gratification, it can be annoying, but it's part of the game and we have to deal with it. There are currently, right, talking about the current state of the crypto market, 125 crypto-related ETF filings with the SEC, 125. Nate Gerasi says here, I remember being told Bitcoin ETFs would have no demand, right? And now an absolute land rush for crypto ETFs. Highly bullish on demand for basket index-based crypto ETFs, by the way. Think about this. If there wasn't a anticipation that there's going to be lots of demand for these crypto ETFs, then these companies wouldn't be bothering with this, right? They wouldn't be bothering for the basket index, which I think is the best one, but that's nor here nor there. They wouldn't be doing this. They wouldn't be accumulating right now and trying to file for these assets if they didn't think there was lots of potential for the crypto market going forward, okay? Now, this is what happens many times in an asset or a sector gets weak. Other sectors pass it by, and then suddenly the other sector starts moving. When will it happen? I don't know. I'm not a prophet. I don't know. But again, long term, I am very, very bullish on the crypto market. And it's always like that. The people that, grind and they're there and they're in the market and they're learning and they're developing and they're researching. And then they say, oh, you're lucky, right? That's how it is. But at the end of the day, we're putting in lots of work here. So it's important to remember that. Huge news for XRP ecosystem. Hex Trust is launching and securing wrapped XRP, a one-to-one back representation of native XRP issued on Layer 0 Core OFT standard to unlock DeFi utility across multiple blockchains, starting with Solana. So again, another, we talked about the Solana, I forgot, I don't think it was with Hex, it was with another company. Well, now also Hex is doing something similar. So again, another interesting update there. And Rail. Remember, we talked about the acquisition of Rail by Ripple. So that is closed and happening. And it says, with this acquisition, Ripple Payments is the market's most comprehensive end-to-end stablecoin solution. So again, Ripple continuing to broaden out and thicken out their product and thicken out their offering to maximize the potential of XRPL. Very, very interesting day here, Freaky Friday. We'll see how everything plays out. So far this morning, it's not anything to write home about, but things can flip very, very fast on Friday. We've seen this in the past. So it will be very interesting to see where we go today. Let me know in the comment section, what do you think? You think it's going to be a amazing party, or are we going to have uh, I was just thinking of analogy as a one man show. Someone that didn't invite. Someone I didn't want to do this analogy. Someone that invited people to his party and nobody came. I'm sorry. That's sad. I don't wish that on any person. It's terrible. But maybe that will happen today in the crypto market. But at least there's a party, right? We don't want no collapses today. Okay. Yeah. It could happen. We don't know. We don't know, right? So very, very. This is why I love the markets. I love crypto because it keeps us on our toes. Something can happen. Something cannot happen. We don't know. I This is what gives us the the dopamine, the adrenaline. Is this type of action, and so we wait for it even if it's good or bad, because remember, we can be profitable both ways using our partners there. But if you are interested, again, link is in the description down below. But we'll see how everything plays out. Don't forget to smash the like button. There's also, for some people, I don't have it where I live, but there's this thing called hyping up the video. So if you have that, if it's enabled for you, I don't know. Let's see if it works, if it hypes up the video. So hype as much as you can. I don't even know how it works. If you have that possibility. And of course, you can always drop a comment, smash the like button. I really appreciate that. And subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.